Good day. My name is Gerald Kent B. Rams. I'm from Brooks Academy, and the title of my story is The Rocks, for ages 10 to 12 years old. Once, there were 3 huge rocks in the midst of a desert, which were speaking about what they wanted to be. They didn't want to be just a rock of no use. Their names were Rocky, Rob, and Rick. Rocky was the first one to share on what he wanted to be. Someday, someone will take me out of this desert and make me a perfectly rounded, gigantic rock. Warriors will use me in battles, hitch me on their catapults, and project, send me flying up in the sky. Oh, how I want to know how it feels like to be flying. Then I will hit their enemies' grounds. Boom, crap! I will be the cause of their victory. Is that what you really want, Rocky? Well, that sounds fun, Brock said. I will tell you what I want to be. I want to be part of a gigantic wall which people work hard to build. I will be with a bunch of other rocks to protect the kings, queens, and princes, both day and night, standing tall, standing strong. He brought his bow. What about you, Rick? What do you want to be? Rick is just silent and thinking. You look serious. Haven't you thought of what you want to be someday? Brock asked. I'm just thinking. What if what we wanted won't happen? What if this is reality? Now I'm starting to out of what I really wanted to be. I want to ask the one who created us, if someone created us, that is. Why did he create us? What for? Or we just useless rocks? I want to be as close to that creator and ask him or her or whatever. Yes! Ask that someone. And that is what I want to do someday. You have a point, Rick, but it will not stop from believing. I have faith. Let us hope for what we want to be someday, Rocky said. The rocks hoped and hoped until one day it started raining. It rained so hard, causing the ground to crack open, and waters sprouted from underneath. The waters rose up higher than mountains, swiping Rocky, Brock, and Rick away from each other. We will fulfill our dreams! See you someday, Rocky and Brock! Rick shouted as he was swept away from the flood. After a few years, the flood subsided and took them to places they did not know. Rocky's dreams of becoming a perfectly rounded, gigantic rock was crushed into pieces, like as how he was crushed as he came stumbling along with the flood. Brock, however, was cracked. He could be easily broken. His dreams of being one of the rocks built for a gigantic wall was broken too. Now, we know Rick is the biggest rock among Rocky and Brock. He is crashes, crackers. He was swept to a mountain where he thought he would never be visited by someone. His hopes of meeting his creator was swept away by the flood. The rocks seemed hopeless. Each of them asked what Rick asked. What is Rick asked? After a few years, someone came near where Rocky was on the way. The man was threatening the people in the land. Who dares to fight me? The giant shouted. Everyone is afraid. No one dares to fight the giant except a little boy. The boy asked the king of the land, is there not a cause? Rocky is watching all of this happens. The boy picked up 5 crushed pieces of Rocky. The boy and the giant then prepared for battle. Rocky thought to himself, this boy must be out of his mind. He will fight this giant holding a sword and he's using me. Before Rocky could even think the consequences, the boy threw Rocky, which sent him flying to the air. This is what he dreamed to be. Though he was not perfectly shaped, he was thrown to the air and was able to hit the giant. Crack! The giant came wobbly. Boom! The giant fell to the ground and was unconscious. The boy took the giant sword and cut the head off. They won the battle. Rocky then realized he was used just as how he dreamed. After a few years, someone came and took Rock. He smashed Rock to pieces. People then passed these pieces around, hiding them along with other ones. The people called the leader Nehemiah. They were building a wall not to protect kings or queens and Rock. They didn't seem to care at all. But as soon as the wall in which Rock was built in, he realized he was not protecting what he expected. He was protecting the chosen people of God, the Israelites. Finally, someone came and got him. He was carved into an old perfect cylinder. He was twisted as a tooth. He covered someone inside. But Rick is still asking, what is my cause? After 3 days, he was rolling, but no one is around pushing him. Rick saw the man inside the tomb who rose up from the dead and was instantly gone. Rick then realized he was not an ordinary man, but to Jesus, his creator. He has been as close to Jesus. Though he was not being able to talk to him, Rick knew what his cause was. It was to protect his creator until he rises from the dead. God created you for a reason. Just pray until God answers. There is a cause.